First game of lacrosse, man, I was about 3 years old. My dad gave me a lacrosse stick. I wanted to play soccer. It was something that changed my life, and I love lacrosse because it's given me so much. I get to travel the world, and I'm still playing till this day at 38. Lacrosse is very technical. If you understand the game and you have good players to play with, you really don't have to work too hard. You just work smart. You know, it's just like a chess match out there. And as an older player now, man, I don't have the legs as I used to, but it's a hell of a game. And if you know your opponent and it's a one-on-one game, just outwork you at it. And I've always been raised that way. If you could play every position, I believe that you can never get cut. And that was what I lived off of. I played 18 years pro, and I've never been cut or traded or anything like that. I've always worked harder than the guy in front of me. First game in the LNL, I actually forgot my kidney pads because I was so nervous. It was a really cool experience. First game here, that was yesterday. A lot of fun. I loved the fans. I loved the atmosphere. It was amazing. Coming down here for the second time with my wife, I'm glad I got to show her the experience, and it's a really fun tournament. I think it's only going to grow. I think it's a great competition. I think there's a lot of good lacrosse players, and I think it's only going to get better.
Pojď dál. Víš, že v Radotíně je spousta míst, kde můžeš sportovat? Lepší si vybrat. Badminton nebo plavání, basket, atletika, beach volejbal, gymnastika, lacrosse, akvatlon, cyklistika, plážový fotbal, volejbal, horolezení, kuželky, softball nebo tenis. Já už jsem si vybral. A co ty?
Hello, welcome, and thank you for tuning into the stream. My name is Brian Whitmer.
My name is Peter G, and we are the founders of the Good Stick Company, the first and only lacrosse stick produced in European Union.
We hope you enjoy the rest of the stream, as well as we also hope you have time to check out our eShop.
Welcome, lacrosse friends, to the 2024 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. I'm Steven Stamp, and this is Silver Group action, Silver D Group, Adler lacrosse with the first possession up against Chocolax from Switzerland, and the first shot of the game ripped from the outside, almost a putback. Didn't quite work out, and Chocolax trying to get their first possession. There are going to be some names you recognize if you're from the Ontario area or a lot of other places, as Sean Evans is suiting up for Chocolax. That's him, 15 in the middle, sending a pick there. Mac O'Brien, who was a terrific transition player back in the day, played for the Chicago Shamrocks in the NLL, Peterborough Lakers, Toronto Shooting Stars in the arena in the CLAX. Evans with the first shot. That one is turned aside by goaltender David Zayak from Adler, and for Chocolax, Alexander Meyer is between the pipes. I'm Steven Stamp, and I'm joined, if the button will work, I'm joined by Garrett Gosselin.
It was on. Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
I think I can. Hit it twice more. There we go. It's a little sticky, the button on Mike B. Say something.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Garrett Gosselin signing in here for color.
In the building.
Oh, yeah. Day one. How we feeling, Stamp?
We're feeling good. Can't call me Stamp, though. You got to stop it.
Okay.
It's got to be Stamper.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
There we go. We got it officially out in the world. And we are underway. Remember, you can go to stats.pointbench/AHM/2024. There's a big save by Alexander Meyer, who, when he is on, is an absolutely stellar goaltender. I guess you can say that about a lot of goalies. When they're on, they're just so difficult to beat. But
Absolutely.
Alex Meyer, yeah, he doesn't mind some volume of shots either. Chocolax into the offensive zone. Evans will come and set a pick there, trying to spring something open for Erwin Tommen. Tommen coming around the back. Doesn't quite connect with the cutter. That was Mac O'Brien cutting through. Here comes Adler moving it forward. That's Chris Schmiegel. Asked him to say his name for me a couple of times again. And it's a tricky one. It's Christoph
Schmiegel.
That's not how you say it.
Really?
No,
okay.
I had him. It's not. He said just say Chris because he said it a few times. I think, here we go. A rip from the outside by Mikael Chelin.
Polish names are tough.
I know. And the Schmiegels are very good. McCoy, his brother, is the offensive one wearing 19. And he is dynamic. I remember McCoy back in the Euros in 2017 when he was just a sprite. And he was already really impressive. So he was playing for the Polish team there. That was a fun team to watch play. Here's a shot from the outside. That's turned aside. That was Patrick Bruner, the captain for Chocolax. And here comes Adler on the run. And the first goal of the game for them. And that is Keegan Crowley, a Western Mustang grad, a multiple time Big Adaway Cup winner with them. And he has been with Adler multiple times. And I was talking to some of the Chocolax guys before the game, like, who do we watch out for? And I said, well, I'd keep your eyes on the Schmiegel brothers, especially McCoy, number 19, and watch Crowley in transition. They
Absolutely.
didn't do it.
Nope.
They were warned.
And that was off the loose ball, off the save, too. So that was do-it-all-yourself moment for him and pays off with that goal.
He's got wheels. He's got skill. Chocolax back into the offensive zone. They're going to see if they can get on the board here. Ball in the stick of Sebastian Harry. It's going to be a pass eventually. Kai Schofer gets the shot off. Just 5 left as that one went wide. Shot clock wearing down. Wide open look. Wow, somehow Ingmar Kleinbanek just got wide open.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job of covering there. He gets a good shot, but unfortunately does not go and get the Swiss to tie this game back up.
Penalty coming. Oh, no, it's just play being blown back in. We're a handful of games deep into the Hřebeský this year. Things already picking up, getting exciting. So a terrific game last game with the Mega Men and the London Knights /Knights. I'm a pretty big Monty Python guy, so.
What was the score of that game?
That score was 7-5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was close the whole way. Mega Man got up 3-0, and then London kind of battled back, and they wound up tying it relatively late. And then Mega Man go ahead by 1, and London had some chances. And then they just got one in the last 30 seconds or so that really put it away. This is Mac O'Brien. Nice pass across the middle. I played with Mac in a Masters tournament back in Peterborough a few years ago, and he sent a pass to me. I was right on the crease. He sent a pass like that, and I missed it. I was too excited. Shot before I got it. I was like, oh, that was a glorious chance to get a goal on a pass from an NLL player. I scored one later in the tournament, but it just wasn't the same.
Understandable.
Chulin, who has played many years in the Arena Lacrosse League. There's another save by Meyer on the shot in tight. Another one. Alex Meyer.
Great handle there on that shot, too.
Yeah.
Off the second chance.
Adler's going to get possession back. We'll try to extend their lead. They're going to start with the ball in the hands of Chris Tasker. Tasker handed it off to Chulin, and he's going to whip one across to the far side. That's picked off, though. And away goes Chocolax. Nice trail check effort, but holding on to the ball was Stefan Zweifel. That's going to be turned over, though, eventually. Adler pushing ahead. This is
The
Smiegel.
wheels.
I tell you, Chris Smiegel was in Buffalo at Riverworks at the World U18s playing with Poland a few years ago, and he was a revelation. Just blasts through people.
Both those brothers are so talented. They are a breath of fresh air for the Polish team every single time they're on the floor.
100%. I mean, McCoy is the offensive guy, but Chris will come up and he's got, you saw the speed that he's got there, and he is just a freight train. You can't stop him. Nice save, shrugged shoulder by Alex Meyer, turning aside that shot off the stick of Jackson Elspaugh.
Chris has played a lot of offense in the NBLL as well, depending on what the team needs for, when they had the Polish squad or when they played for Pardubice. Now they got the Wrocław Panthers. So, he kind of does it all for them, whatever they need. Usually in these tournaments you have a big enough bench that you can kind of designate roles.
Oh, wide open on the crease and the goal for Chocolax. O'Brien to Evans, and who's going to finish that one off? I believe that's Kai Schopfer.
26 here. Yeah. Great little near side top corner. Puts that by Zayek.
And they just lose Schopfer out on top of the crease. Wow. Looks like they're just completing the change with that defender running in.
Mm-hmm.
And the classic, I mean, Adam Timmerich turns and looks back like,
who's
covering him? I was trying, man, but I'm just coming off the bench. 1-1, halfway through the first of two 15-minute running time halves. Stop time in the last, it's 3 minutes, right? Second half? Or is it the last minute?
I'm not sure. I'm just showing up to the tournament 5 minutes before I got on the mic, so.
There we go.
My apologies.
Oh, that one just pops right out of the stick of the Swiss shooter. That was Patrick Bruner trying to get the shot off. Smiegel tries, he's going to grab, no, it's going to be snap. Yeah, it will be Smiegel coming away with it. He's got Payne with him. Travis Payne hands it off. 12 on the shot clock as Adler gets into their offensive set. Adler, always a fun team to watch. There's Mikhail Chelin, the veteran righty. Ball along the boards. Tasker trying to fight his way out. Little spin move underneath. On the back door, wide open look. Tasker had it go, but Alex Meyer ready to meet it. Switzerland slow change, getting their forwards out there. They've got the full offensive set now. Sean Evans along the boards. Little pick, slide, gets into the middle, steps around behind the back.
That almost stung the corner. That would have been an absolute beauty.
And the thing with, I mean, a player of Evans' caliber, he's a top 10 all-time NLL scorer, and he has got so much on that backhand.
Yes.
Like, it's not like he's just taking the backhand to take a backhand. That is zipping. That's like Tracy Koluski-esque.
And something that has gone for him many times. But here's one that goes for Adler. Number 24. That's Jonas Trush. That was a nice little goal there for him to bring them up 2-1 on Chocolax.
So I did go over the rosters with a couple of the Adler players before, and the best I'm at so far is Troich.
Troich? Okay.
Which is not it, but it's close.
Okay.
It's close.
My usual preface is my apologies if I say your name wrong.
Yes.
Those watching at home should know who they're rooting for. But
apologies to everyone. We are doing our best, but 24 teams, a lot of names. Some of them we know quite well. Some of them we're getting used to.
Great feed.
Yeah, I thought that was picked off by one of the defenders. Somehow it gets between the scissoring defensive sticks, and what a goal, Mikhail Chelin.
Pure definition of threading the needle, and then to tiptoe on the crease to put that in the back of the net. That is a beautiful goal.
Early contender for goal of the tournament?
I'd say so. That's beautiful.
Although, Neil Palace scored a behind-the-back game winner earlier in the day that was really something.
What game was that?
That would have been, he was playing Moon Bears.
Oh,
so
nice.
Moon Bears and...
Austin Scorpions?
Yes.
Yep.
No. Was it? I don't think so. Moon Bears and Austin Scorpions. Yes, that would be correct, Garrett.
I met some of those guys before I came up here.
Okay, that was tied up late, and
Big shot.
I thought we were going to late time, but 3.5 minutes to go. It's 3-1 Adler, and they are looking for more.
The one hand.
Oh, there we go.
Speaking of goal of the tournament, early
Is that
contender
Chullen again? Wow.
The one hand falling down after rolling through the pressure. Found himself mostly alone on the crease. Whoa, what a beauty.
That is unbelievable. That is Mikhail Chullen again. And that just puts in shade the earlier goal he got. Look at this one. Goes to the turf. Wow.
There we go. Face-off violation on Chocolax, so we are going to get Adler ball. Looking to continue this run. Really strong run here by Adler. Now with a 3-goal lead early in the first. It was a really close game, kind of 1-1. We were sitting at 0-0 for a while, and now a quick turn of momentum.
Chocolax, with the pretty high-powered offensive players, but still, Swisslax working towards things. And I think they're thinking, they got a bunch of their Swiss guys against this team. It's a kind of a mix of players from here and there, but there's some talent on Adler. And Mikhail Chullen, he's a veteran player, way older than you'd think. I thought he was a young guy when he started playing in the Arena League. Turns out he was already in his 30s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he is really good. Here's he is with the ball.
Speaking of.
Yeah, and he is dynamic. There's a bit of gear equipment rolling around in the center circle there as Chullen goes to the offense. He's going to rip one.
He wants another.
Meyer got it, and it's stuck in the pad. He didn't know where it was. It was in the gear. Yeah, Chullen's a threat anytime he's on the floor. Tommen will hand it over.
Chocolax has learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Evans. Watched here by Michael Geiger. Mac O'Brien well tied up. Very well tied up by Václav Frank. And I think O'Brien's thinking, in North America, you can't just hold on to a guy like that.
Different rules here in Radotín.
I feel like you're not really allowed to. That's got to be over and back.
That is an obvious over and back.
He actually hopped back over, Lutweiler did. And it was called. There we go. Everyone's taking a little bit to get warmed up. Here's a chance. Oh, and
big hit on the crease.
Bruner knew he didn't have a lot of time. Maybe needed another breath before he fired that one, as he never really got his line set up.
He was kind of coming off the wrong side, and I think he was assuming that he was going to get absolutely demolished on the crease before he let that shot go off.
And he was correct. So might as well take the time to take the good shot. But hey, it's easy to say from up here, right?
Yep.
When you're down there, decisions have to be made very quickly. Here comes Chocolax once again. Oh, that pass gets away. And, of course, look at the stick with Sebastian Harry. There's a chance. O'Brien turned aside. O'Brien will get the loose ball.
Good little kick over. That was actually a pass.
That one's going to go over and back. Sean Evans catches the ball, stops for a second because he knows it's an over and back, and then starts to run because he's like, maybe they didn't notice.
I know. I love that he tried to sell that.
And then says, what? Anyway, it is halftime. It is 4-1 for Adler over Chocolax. I'm Steven Stamp. He's Garrett Gosthorn. We're going to be here a lot over the next few days. We hope you will be with us. We'll be back for the second half in 3 minutes.
Pojď dál. Víš, že v Radotíně je spousta míst, kde můžeš sportovat. Lepší si vybrat. Badminton nebo plavání. Basket. Atletika. Beach volejbal. Gymnastika. Lacrosse. Akvatlon. Cyklistika. Plážový fotbal. Volejbal. Horolezení. Kuželky. Softball nebo tenis. Já už jsem si vybral. A co ty?
Welcome back, lacrosse friends, to the 2024 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. I'm Steven Stamp with Garrett Gosshorn. It is 4-1 for Adler over Chocolax. Adler in the white, going right to left now. And have they changed goalies? We'll find out. We'll see if
That's still Zayak. That's still Zayak. Yeah.
The other end, they have changed. Sven Bersville has gone in for Chocolax. See, he's going to have to pretty much shut down Adler for Chocolax to get back into this one. Sean Evans is actually the coach, the head coach for Switzerland lacrosse, and Mac O'Brien is assisting him. Both natives of Peterborough, Ontario, played together up through the years, and they are suiting up right here, and they are falling a bit further behind on some lovely passing. Chulin, who's had the gorgeous goals, sets up a really nice finish by Kevin Gurko.
Speaking of that shutout, that doesn't happen for the Swiss very early.
Yes.
And Meyer was, on the national team a couple years back at the Euro Championships, and I'm curious if they're considering maybe putting him back in. You tried. The experiment lasted very short amount of time, but the defense definitely fell short on that offense or on that possession. So
yeah, you don't want to be seeing the naked backdoor quick stick as your first shot of the game, but
it's not right.
Chocolax gets it back. Comes Kunik Brandun. They have 3 captains listed. I'm assuming that one of them is the captain. I'm thinking Patrick Bruner is the captain, and Stefan Zweifel and Kunik Brandun Kunik are the alternates, but who knows. Adler back onto the attack, driving to the net, and they're going to call it crease violation. Thought we might get a bit of a check in the back there. Chocolax coming forward. Chulin with the forecheck pressure, and they're going to make it before the 10-second count. They had a little time to spare, but not a lot of time to spare if they want to get back in this one. It is 5-1 for Adler. Evans takes it, one-on-one with Chulin. Rips it, nice stop there by David Zayak.
Schmigel's lost his stick. Kind of had a moment to grab it, but doesn't.
Yeah, I thought now he can't because the play's over there, and he's going to run out. That's a pretty big hit anyway. He does look a bit like a linebacker anyway.
2-on-1.
Yeah, 2-on-0. And that one is turned aside. So Sven Barstill makes the first save.
I consider the goalie the one. I know it's a 2-on-0, but
I know. Here's Evans looking back door, gets to O'Brien, just stopped on the far side. Was that goalie or iron?
That was goalie.
Yeah, they tried again. O'Brien scores. Back-to-back opportunities for Mac O'Brien on the passes from Sean Evans, and Chocolax gets one back.
I was just thinking that they were going to really wish they had that last shot back, and then immediately after, nice little shot over his defender under the glove there. Finally breaks kind of the drought that the Swiss have had, and now within 3. I mean, these games go quick, but that's not impossible at all.
No, when you've got Sean Evans on your team, you can score some goals.
Absolutely.
Adler's going with 3 defensive players on their, 3 players on their defensive side on the faceoffs, just to make sure there isn't a quick opportunity. Evans will get this ball. You can't run at him like that. That allows Evans to come through. Pass across. Nice save, Zayak. Evans will get it back behind the back. Almost another beauty. He'll roll and pop back up. Adler going the other way. Connor Lutweiler.
Almost goes over and back again.
He needs a little tutorial on the over and back rules. Adler taking their time. Here's Chulin. Oh, sorry, no, that's Smeagol.
Good little fake there. Great save, though.
Yeah, nice stop and looking for the outlet. Beresville. But there's going to be some trouble here. Nice job. Oh, it just gets away. And that's going to be possession for Adler. Good decision by Smeagol. Just wasn't there.
Swiss trying to get a quick double. Adler's still really slow to get other guys out there, even though they had a reset on the 30. They are just
15
now.
still, so they're fine. They're pretty happy with the clock ticking, although I've said before, you can't just take your foot off the gas, right?
No.
Oh, Chullin, beauty, but saved by Bearsville.
Well, especially when Smigel was getting doubled. I mean, you want to get all your guys out there, at least get somebody to help him. You can still run the clock with 5.
There's Chullin with a shot. That one pops out. And didn't touch the Swiss Chocolax player. Outlet pass to Evans. Oh, he misses. I think that was O'Brien making the pass ahead. Oh, no, that was Jeremy Crowder. Another local connection. Been part of that group. Oh, that's going to get through.
Just sneaking through.
That's Chris Cowley. And that trickles across the line.
Yeah, initial save was made. Just sneaks by. You could see it just bounce back.
Hopefully we have time for a look from behind the net, because that one, yeah, here we go. Watch how long this ball takes to get over.
3, 4, 5 bounces.
Maybe 6 or 7 by the time it's fully over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy cow. Sorry, I sound like I'm disagreeing with you a lot. I'm not.
No,
I'm just
you're good.
Amplifying. We're good to go. It's always a blast to have you back up in the booth.
Good to be back with you as well.
Chocolax spinning, shooting goal. That is a lovely one. That's Brandon Kunik. Wow.
Spin cycle. Buries it on the near side as he's fading across the crease. Just under the arm.
I'm not going to lie. I was thinking pass that ball to Maximilian Suter, who's up there just in a great shooting position.
Right.
And he's just, look at that.
Yeah, he was
Suter's
wide
naked on the
open.
crease.
Sometimes it's the unexpected play that works in your favor on these goalies that are so talented. Zayek has played in the NBLL for a number of years as well. He is a fantastic goalie. Played for Adler the last couple of years, if I'm not mistaken either. And
penalty coming to Adam Timarek. Who did the Schmigels play for?
Wrocław Panthers.
They are, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That was one of those, every tournament, there's a couple of players that just come out for you that you're like, holy cow. And Chris Schmigel was one for me at Riverworks at the U18s, the IHL U18s.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic player.
Hard pass across. Didn't get through. That shot off the shoulder of Zach. Reset. Chocolax taking their time. They're down by 3. 30 left on the penalty. Penalties are 1 minute for minors, 3 for majors because of the short games. Penalties adjusted accordingly. Nice underhand pass. O'Brien tries for the give and go. Didn't get there. Evans behind the back. That's a hard rip, but it's wide.
Can he save it? Oh, yeah.
What a play. Keegan Crowley gets it. There's a nice little shimmy shake to fake his way through. Now he's trying to work his way over Evans with the forward check. Evans wants a penalty. I don't think he's getting that. Crowley's just fighting through. Oh, what a save! So Sven Beiersveld, who again gave up goal on his first shot, but that was a backdoor quick stick they had no chance on. He's been tremendous.
Yeah, absolutely. 3-goal lead. No success in the penalty, the power play, and Chocolax, if they lose by 1, are really going to want that one back.
Another one coming, though. Delayed call as Evans takes that rip. Oh, and running right past it was Jeremy Crowder. They will get it back. He was racing in to try and be part of the extra attacker. There's a pass back door. That's on the wrong side of the net. That was a mom goal. Mac O'Brien with the quick stick and just on the back side of the mesh instead of the front side.
He had so much room, too.
Yeah. I think it's been a bit since Mac played. Look at this. What a pass.
Great attempt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
Zayek may have gotten a piece of that had that been inside the post, but
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You can't assume.
he did have a lot of real estate
I
as
thought he had
as
it.
that pass went across.
The one that O'Brien scored was over, probably 1.5 feet inside the post, right? Went under the arm. And I think he was adjusting because he knew he needed to get back over tighter to the pipe. O'Brien now down low. Evans is on the crease on the far side. And you hear him saying, gotta go. All the way up here. He's got it now. Hits the cutter. Nice pass. Oh, nice save. I think Zach just got a bit of that with the hand. Yep. Swiss will get it back.
Interesting decision by Adler to have that top guy press out on that pass. Ends up overcommitting a bit, and they get that free cut through the middle, getting that shot off with ease.
Evans' shot misses. It's going to get up out of play. Didn't touch anybody.
25 left in the penalty.
Evans is stirring the pot. Gets a tap on the head there from Michael Geiger. I'm trying to think if they played at the E-Box. Geiger was playing for Germany, right?
I believe
and
so.
Evans coaches Switzerland, so not sure if they met. Chocolax roaring up over center. Jeremy Crowder hands it off. That pass doesn't quite connect. Gets away from Zweifel. Actually, I take it back. I think Stefan Zweifel might be the captain.
Oh,
either way, that's off the pipe, and that's going to be no over and back. A lot of red jerseys on the floor, some of them in the change box. I guess they had it okay. That was just a lot of activity over by the bench, and when the ball bounces that way, it can get tricky, but they get away, or don't get away with it. They manage it successfully. Nice spinning reverse flip of a pass.
And another one.
And the shot was not quite up to standard with those passes. And here comes Adler, Chris Schmigel. Oh, he had a man ahead who really wanted the ball. That was Lutweiler looking for it.
That bobbling of the pass wasn't able to look up and see him or see the right window.
Here's Chulin through to Schmigel. This is McCoy. Rips it.
He was kind of looking at the refs after that
not
shot.
sure what
I'm
for.
not sure what for either.
Looked fine to me. Ooh, flirting with the over and back. Chocolax onto the O. Sean Evans. Had one cutter, but it was not initially open. He's looking for the shot. Saved by Zayak. It's a bump along the boards. Chocolax wanted to call. They won't get it. Pass out. Oh, nice play. Holy cow, that was Michael Orser just tapping it away from the forecheck as Evans was all over him. And it's interesting. You can see, oh, here we go. Timarek passes it back. Sean Evans, you can tell, he was pretty chill, pretty relaxed before the tournament, kind of coming in, gets out for a warm-up. First half, he's into it, but you can see the intensity. The Evanses are all of them such competitors. Sean Evans, one of the most ferocious competitors you will meet, and you can see the intensity ratcheting up as we get late in the game and they're trailing.
It's a hard switch to turn off. Oh my gosh.
That's a rip low. Pat McKay.
3 seconds left. As soon as he got that rebound off the wall, you could hear his team yelling, shoot it.
Yeah.
Turns, rips, finds the back of the net.
When I was talking to them before the game for the to check some pronunciations, one of the Adler players called him over and said, "How do you pronounce your last name?" And he goes, "McKay." It wasn't McKay he thought it was. He thought it was one of the other players. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's too good.
Yeah.
2.5 to go in this Adler versus Chocolax game.
4 goals is a lot.
At this time in running clock, absolutely.
Chulin takes it back. What a toe drag. Oh, he stopped. Would have been the hat trick for Chulin.
Hat trick of highlight goals.
Yes.
No less.
Evans off the bench. Oh, yeah, you got to throw that pass.
To either one of them, at least throw it correctly.
Yeah, don't hit
Doors
him in
have got to
hip.
close.
I think I'd be going to Evans, the righty off the bench, rather than the lefty coming later, but plus it's Sean Evans.
Yeah. They had Miguel kind of trailing, also quick.
Good to see.
There's been a lot of bumps here on the loose ball. Some extracurricular, a little headbutt coming in.
It's nice to see Schofer pop up after he was checked into the boards and actually ran into the padding, and now things are getting a little zesty. And one of the Adler players reached out from the bench. That's a no-no.
Timarek actually sent a little headbutt towards Indermil Silvan's way.
Wow.
They were kind of getting into it. Now we're going to get no call, no power play, just possession.
Okay. Chocolax will have it. Ball's up at center.
They're telling Chris to press here. They pass it off before he can get a chance to do so.
Swiss got to try and push forward, but really aggressive D. Nice job by Adler to get out Take away. Oh, but then
Wide
this
open.
one's open. Saved by Zach. Putbacks there.
Easy.
Yeah, you're not going to stop that one with Ingmar Kleinbanning right on top. And we do have stop time now. Is it 7-4 with 1:27 to go?
Adler kind of working that more aggressive pressure, trying to get the takeaway and then kill clock, and they ended up getting 2 Chocolax offensive players were all alone. One on the backside, one on the rebound off that slide. I don't know. Huge defensive breakdown for the Adler, and that's going to result in a goal for Chocolax. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference in this game, but
Geiger did a nice job on D trying to get over and getting a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
But then, there's nothing you can do about that rebound.
if nobody slides with you.
We're going to have the timeout for Adler. There is one per team, and after that face-off win, they'll take it. Almost surprised back. With a 3-goal lead, you get the possession. I'd say keep the clock running, but
maybe just trying to get all their runners out on the floor or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Nice hustle by Chris Schmiegel to get out and get the water bottle over to David Zayak.
Even on a water break, the hustle.
Yeah.
Guy's an athlete.
Is Zayak Swiss or Polish? Swiss or Polish?
Say again, sorry?
David Zayak. Is he Polish or Swiss? I'm trying to remember. I think he's Polish.
I believe he's Polish.
Yeah. So Adler with a fair number of Polish players. I'm pretty sure he was playing like one of those revelatory goalies back in 2017 in Turku. I might be conflating events. I'm not sure.
You've only called a couple, so I don't know how you're doing that.
There's been a few. Adler on the attack. Not in a rush, but they're going to try and get a shot off. McCoy Schmiegel through the
Big
double
pressure.
team. Yeah. It pops out and rolls back to Bearsville. He'll move it ahead quickly. They've got just under a minute. There's Evans. Too many men. They're going to say early on Sean Evans.
There's that fire. Oh, and a big cross-check to the back.
Yeah.
This is where it's going to get very spicy.
Oh, Jeremy Crowder's coming in. Going after. So the play was called. It was a too many men call. I'm pretty sure Evans was early. I mean, he knows he's got to try and push the envelope. Keegan Crowley swats the ball, or takes the ball. I think swats it out of Evans' stick because he wants it. So Evan gives him the cross check, and then was it Timurek coming in to help him out, or was that?
Kevin Durko came and shoved Evans square in the back.
Yes.
And they get away with that, too. I don't disagree that Sean Evans kind of sent that first little aggression,
for
but
sure.
Getting cleaned out in the back off a dead ball, you would think would send them both to the penalty box. But
Evans is top 10 in scoring in NLL history. He's also top 5 in penalty minutes. He's not going to back down from anything.
One record's not enough.
No, I remember one game, a Peterborough Brampton.
Oh, they are going to get him.
They're bringing him now. That makes sense. Peterborough Brampton playoff game, and Sean and Scott Evans fought Kyle Rubish and Chris Corbeil from Brampton at the end of the game at the same time. And it was spectacular.
Sounds electric.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know. For anyone who doesn't know Chris Corbeil and Kyle Rubish, they're big dudes. Sean Evans is not a big dude. We're seeing the penalty shot signal a couple of times, and I don't know why. It's too many men.
Yeah,
it's too many men. So even now, interesting. I'm gonna have to check with the officials because I was thinking offsetting penalties. But the first one was called first and that is a penalty shot.
Right.
So we'll have an Adler penalty shot. Mikhail Chulin is going to go for the hat trick, and hopefully he does something
Let's see
fancy,
some more theatrics.
Right?
Yep.
You're up 7-4 with less than a minute. Don't just go in and score. Chulin's having a good time.
Loading up.
What's he got? Not too wide, almost straight down the middle. Winds it up. Oh, it's not bad.
That's pretty.
Not bad.
That is pretty.
Mikhail Chulin, Sven Beiersville having a little Sven Beiersville having a little tap. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's beauty.
Yeah, let's put the three of those together.
If not, I'm sure he will for his own personal highlight tape.
Right?
Good little fake, both sides. Finishes over top of the far side as he jumps over that left side.
I'm pretty sure that Mikhail told me, I was talking to him in Ontario when he was playing Arena League. I'm pretty sure he said his girlfriend was coming over this year. So we'll check and see if she made it. There's a pretty good Adler contingent of fans over on the left side. There's some Sultans fans too. It's 8-4 now. And speaking of Sultans, I have to give a quick shout out to Omer Farouk Iansharici, just one of my favorite people in the game.
He's amazing.
Met him in Turku. Here's a shot save by Zayak, and he brought me a jersey, one of the Sultan's jerseys, the Big Turk.
Yeah, that's a great jersey.
It's a great jersey. Terrible chocolate bar. Great jersey.
He plays on the Turkish national team with some guys I went to high school with, so he actually came to the Seattle area where I'm from and played with my home team. So that was it. I saw Omer not too long ago and ended up playing with him back home, so that was really cool.
He's going to be a little bit north of that this summer as he is heading, finally, he's been trying to sort it out for a couple of years. He is heading to Victoria to play with the Senior B Shamrocks.
Oh, awesome.
This summer, and it's going to be great. Okay, I got to tell the story. I told it to his girlfriend today because she'd never heard it. So the first time I met Omer, I'd say Omer. Anyway, I'll double check with him. He's a great baker, by the way, too. He was playing for Turkey. For Turkey at Euros in Turku in 2017. He was very new to the game. Player loses his stick on the other team. Omer grabs it, chucks it over the boards into the stands. I go to talk to him after. I said, "So, you speak English?" He's like, "Yes, yes." I was like, "What was your thought process when you did that?" And he's like, "Well, do you watch WLA?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen some games." And he's like, "I see them all do that all the time." I was like, "No, you don't."
No.
No, you don't. Switzerland, Chocolax. Oh, Evans gets hit with that one. Dunks it. What a goal. That's good.
Great recovery effort there by Evans. Now they're oh, what a sell. That's a sell. Is that Václav?
Yes.
Vasek
Frank.
Good friend of mine. Player in the Czech leagues here. Great referee as well, trying to sell.
Look at this play by Sean Evans diving out. And honestly, I get it. Jeremy Crowder's protecting Sean Evans. Frank didn't do anything. He just fell and rolled over Evans.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually pretty respectful trying to not land on him too hard. But, hey, these guys have been friends for a long time.
Swiss are going to get a penalty for that.
Oh, yeah, of course. They should. I mean,
11 seconds left. I think
it's a cross-check to the chest after the play.
Yeah.
100%. He runs into it for sure. Oh, so he's got 2 minutes of penalties. So he's going to have to stay there for 1:50 after our 10 seconds runs out. Watch the next team's warm up. I'm kidding, by the way, in case anyone thinks that's an actual rule.
Should be.
Maybe. The one thing that is a rule, in case anyone's wondering, if there's a penalty shootout after the game because it's tied in any game, if a player is in the penalty box serving a penalty, then they cannot take part in the shootout. That happened in the She-Box tournament, and it was missed, and the player actually took the shot. But so anyone who's wondering, yes, that is a factor. But we have an 8-5 win for the Adler Club, Adler Lacrosse over Chocolax. And we are well underway on a lovely day here at LCC Radotín, the jewel in the heart of Radotín. Garrett Gosshorn, I'm Steven Stamp. We'll be here all weekend. I'll be on the mic more because Garrett has to play as an honorary Albertan with the Warriors. You got your cowboy hat?
Of course.
There you go. We are ready to roll. It is Aleš Hřebeský 2024. It is a thing of beauty, and it is underway. We'll see you soon.
We are testing some comms here. Testing comms.
Pojď dál.
Same to me.
Víš, že v Radotíně je spousta míst, kde můžeš
Check mine.
sportovat. Letí si vybrat. Badminton nebo plavání. Basket. Atletika. Beach volejbal. Gymnastika. Lacrosse. Akvatlon. Cyklistika. Plážový fotbal. Volejbal. Horolezení. Kuželky. Softball nebo tenis. Já už jsem si vybral. A co ty?
We thank you for supporting us and what the Good Stick Company does to make lacrosse accessible and affordable for people all over the world. We just want to say thanks for supporting the stream, and we look forward to seeing you guys out there. Ciao.